I'm very happy, sir, to participate. Thanks to very in a short notice. My friend Mr. Anshuri has requested me. I was in Bangalore yesterday in connection with the meeting with the Energy Department, HDA, with Rudrayappa. I'm very happy. I don't know how to explain because I have seen your commitment. As you said, short circuit is the latest word everywhere, newspapers and social media and individuals, everybody is talking about short circuit. Why? What about our so-called technologies? What happened to our best practices? Things will happen, but it is a moral responsibility in any sector, in any field. Anybody, for example, big forest is there, so many animals will be there, but tiger attracts the entire forest. Like that, in any field, in anywhere, in architecture or in irrigation, electricity, R&B and revenue, anywhere, some few individuals will be always be there to protect the interest of the nation. I can say proudly. Thanks to Mini Matthew, I have to please, I will take 2 to 3 minutes extra because that is also very important to motivate the people to learn about what happened previously, how it has helped the nation to get major developments, to achieve major developments at the national level. There was, I think I'm not exaggerating, but very hardcore facts because my practical experience, but strictly speaking, I want to humbly submit, I'm not a well-experienced person. My knowledge is extremely low when compared to all of you, but with sincerity, I can disclose few words. During 2012, it seems, 11 April, I left the CMO after a span of 6 to 7 years, around 9 years. I have been assigned with the task of energy conservation, just to give some respect to individuals who left the CMO, thanks to Mr. Ishwar Prasad, former Chief Secretary, such a great stalwart. You cannot find such type of personalities in the, I can say proudly. Being Chief Secretary, he used to lift each and every call. He never ignored even attender. He used to lift. That was. One day I asked, sir, how can it possible? This phone is meant for the service. It is paid by the government. I may be busy. That is not the answer. Like that. So, stalwarts. So, he has just, out of respect, he has given the task of energy conservation, energy efficiency, among some other subjects after lifetime. Just, his term was over. Mini Matthew Carolite, she became the Chief Secretary, maybe 2012. The severe power crisis was there. Unfortunately, power holidays have been declared. Sir, in a week, unfortunately, 3 days were declared as power holidays. So, how can we expect economic development of the state or the nation? Overall, I think 2013 itself, 12 or 13, worth of 25,000 crores of production we lost because of power cuts. In that scenario, the lady, I salute that lady, Madam Mini Matthew. One day she called. Actually, my personal association was zero. She was in Delhi, Government of India. She came here. But only once we met her during her son's marriage, along with the Chief Minister, Rashekar Reddy, we went her son's wedding. That's all. No other personal interaction. She became the Chief Secretary. She called myself and Principal Secretary. Please conduct VC for to ensure 9 hours power supply to agriculture in spite of power holiday because we have to protect the interest of the farmers. Okay. After a meeting, she called again myself and Secretary. Why the state is suffering like anything because of power cuts? Is there any mechanism? She asked me, apart from Secretary. Secretary was also, he was in Government of India and Ministry of Power also. She humbly I replied her, Ma, yes ma, thanks for your concern ma. I have observed your commitment in your eyes. I am really happy. See, we have submitted a report to the Energy Department. Committee has been constituted by Suchita Bhattacharya ji. We have submitted. Now Dinesh Kumar also left. Now sir has become. 4 months back, I have submitted a report to the government about the potentiality of the energy efficiency in the state. During the integrated time. After 2014, state has been bifurcated. The committee headed by Mr. Nadeem. Now, Nadeem is the special chief secretary, perhaps, environment and climate. He is one of the nice officer. He was CMD EPTCL, Vizag based Discom. He has got vast experience in power sector. So he was chairman, I was member convener. We have submitted a report saying that state can achieve 15,000 million units of power per annum. But we have submitted a report to the government. No action has been taken. No? If you don't meet the humble request, you are asking, that's why I'm asking. If you lose 3 months' time after submission of my report, how do we expect we can call it a good governance? I have questioned asked in front of the principal secretary. 3 months back was submitted, no action has been taken. What can, state has been suffering like anything. So, timely action is extremely important, my humble submission. She was so angry, they immediately she asked principal secretary, I don't want to mention the name. What about that? No, I have not seen it because I am very busy with so many practical problems. I also told, see, I don't no need to bother about this, Chandrasekhar. Please hand over 2 to 3 pages brief note about your proposals. So we have proposed a constitution of energy conservation mission exclusive for energy efficiency. So she was instrumental in constitution of this thing. I was made CEO, chief secretary was the chairman. Ultimately, why the reason for me to explain, sir, that model has become a role model in the country. Maybe September 2016, Mr. R.K. Singh, Union Energy Minister, has addressed a letter to all chief ministers, follow the model of Telugu states, that is exclusive entities for energy efficiency mission, like that. So, in those days, she has involved all secretaries in this body, state lighting and particularly ECBC, your subject, architect and planning and electrical safety, all these things. She used to be chief secretary in spite of turmoil, separate movement was going on. She was not bothered about this. She was much bothered about the service to the people. So every month she used to conduct reviews with the secretaries of the meeting. So ultimately what happened, ECBC has been started. The same ECBC, Government of India has given a lot of priority for ECBC, Energy Conservation Building Code. I am very happy to proudly say that Telugu states, both Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, have stood number 1 position in the implementation of ECBC. Now ECBC has changed their term, Energy Conservation Sustainable Building Code. I think more than 700 buildings, commercial buildings have been notified with ECBC, sir. This is the greatest development in the country. On record I am telling you. See, why the reason for me, any good worker for any, maybe chief secretary, maybe architect, maybe even any small engineer, your innovative ideas will have major impact for the development of the nation. One more classic example, I will simply this thing. When we have organized a meeting in Vizag, Investment Bazaar, where some senior engineer of Visakhapatnam Steel Plant has requested me, sir, why don't you recommend your BEP, I was in, I think, CEO in Energy Mission, tell you the Government of India officials there, you are telling that you should implement energy efficiency in the building sector or industry or MSME, this and that. How can we implement, sir, MSMEs are they are facing a lot of financial crisis. So why don't you ask Bureau of Energy Efficiency to provide some financial support to the entities? Good idea. This idea was floated by one senior engineer from Visakhapatnam Steel Plant in Vizag. I pay maybe 2002, one or like that, 1 or 2. So immediately I have raised that issue in the Investment Bazaar conference. Honestly, I am telling you, I was proud of the systems and commitment of the individuals. That the proposal, after few years, 5 to 6 years, now Government of India is seriously considering around, I may not be wrong, more than 5,000 crores they are going to earmark to MSMEs, to strengthen MSMEs for implementation of energy efficiency technologies. Well, one engineer from Visakhapatnam, here also, so many people have, one Mr. Nagireddy was there, he was Agriculture Secretary, Madam was there. He has explained about, emphasized the need for energy efficient pump sets in agriculture field. that also become one of the major program in this. So whatever it may be, best practices you will not go waste, sir. Now as far as his subject is concerned, Arctic, short circuit, all these things, professors are there, professionals. So my request would be, please treat this energy efficiency which contributes 50% for addressing national mission for climate change. You know, climate change is the very important topic global wise. Almost all major cities, including Hyderabad, Bangalore, Mumbai, all cities have get affected because of climate change, either water scarcity or heavy floods. So it is a moral responsibility and every individual, particularly persons like you, to make others to follow, to adopt energy efficiency activities, including building sector, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Anthony, for giving this opportunity. Thank you so much.